Michigan is expected to play a big role in the outcome of the presidential election, and one group of voters believes if candidates want to win, they should put a watchful eye on them. It's our top story at 11. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer. Sherry Jones has the night off. It's been a busy week in politics as Super Tuesday matchups have left former President Donald Trump as the presumptive Republican nominee, who is expected to face off against President Joe Biden once again this November. Josh Sanchez spoke with a specific group of local voters who say both sides of the aisle could be doing more to earn their vote. Josh?
That's right, Siobhan. The path to the White House cuts through the battleground state of Michigan, meaning each vote could make or break a campaign. A growing number of those votes are coming from the Latino community, a community with diverse concerns they say are often overlooked.
Education, healthcare.
This economy, man.
Michigan may be in the rearview mirror for presidential candidates after last week's state primary, but there are several issues still looming over the heads of voters in Lansing's Latino community, issues that are more diverse than what campaigns might believe.
Comes down to it, all about the money. I had real good investments, real good returns. I've seen that in a few years.
Rafael Montemayor is a retired sheriff's deputy. For him, rising costs are his first worry. Natalia Reyes is caring for her mother with dementia. She's worried about out-of-pocket health care costs.
While I was at work, I needed somebody to come in and take care of her. That was out of pocket. It doesn't make it it's very expensive to be able to do that.
Both say candidates could be doing more to engage their community to truly understand that Hispanic and Latinos are not single-issue voters. They are also a growing electorate. Data from the nonpartisan nonprofit Unidos US shows a jump in Hispanic engagement with each presidential election. In 2016, 74,000 Hispanics voted in Michigan. In 2020, that rocketed to 165,000. And if you include the 2022 primaries, 177,000 Hispanic voters took part. That may sound small, but
margin of victory in a state like Michigan was about 154,000 votes. That means that for candidates of both parties putting together a coalition of voters, that coalition must include Latino voters.
Clarissa Martinez is with Unidos US. She says engagement and understanding the diversity within this bloc is key for whoever wants the Oval Office. A national survey released last November by the same group found the top 3 issues among Latino voters, starting with inflation and rising costs. Jobs and the economy came in second. Healthcare was ranked third, followed by housing costs and immigration policy. Back to you.